Yo, it's Pussy YGG. Y'all know who I be. Alright, today I'm basically going to give y'all a rundown of what I think about Madden 17's trailer. Alright, first off, I want to get the obvious out the way. Rob Gronkowski's on the cover. Okay, now let's get into the other details. Madden 17 has been announcing new equipment. As you can see from Rex himself, he did verify that one-arm sleeves will now be in the game. And if you pay attention to the two defensive backs on the trailer, as you can see when Rob Gronkowski does the trick play, you see two guys back there wearing one-arm sleeves, specifically number 20. Now I know some people may say they want the basketball type sleeves, but yeah, I mean, the fact that we're getting one-arm sleeves, period, I'm okay with it. I mean, it's college style. The next equipment that I want to point out is the new Nike gloves that we're seeing. We are coming into view with some new Nike gloves, as you can tell by Antonio Brown and Von Miller. You can tell by the detailing. These are some gloves that we haven't seen in last year's games. And some people may say, well, we did see this in college football before. At least it's a step up for Madden. So our next thing I want to point out in equipment is the Under Armour cleats. The Under Armour cleats are in the game this year, and I know a lot of people are going to have fun putting those on their players, especially after seeing Cam Newton wear these shoes a lot. These cleats, excuse me. They look good. They look very nice to me. I'm not going to lie. The next thing we want to get into is the ball carrier, the new ball carrier engine this year. Now, Rex and others have stated that whatever your running back is mostly good at, he will have a special move for this attribute this year. Now, if you remember, I think it was Madden 08, Madden 09, you remember the truck stick, and if you had an elusive back, you had the little electric bolt under him. It kind of reminds me of that. For example, if you have a power back, something like Marshawn Lynch, you'll either specialize in trucking, or you can run the ball and hit one of those super powerful stiff arms. Or for example, like Adrian Peterson, if you have a power back like him, even though I understand that Adrian Peterson is all around, he's mostly known for that massive truck stick he put on the Green Bay Packers cornerback, and that was nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure once you get going against a smaller defender with a super powerful guy like him, you can execute that truck stick and basically pummel your defender. As for smaller backs who are more elusive, for example, LaShawn McCoy, if you in the open field with a safety, it's going to be a little tougher for the defense if you got a shifty guy who's as agile and elusive as Shady McCoy. Can either put the juke move on you or the spin move. And another thing I want to talk about is the hurdle. As you can see in the trailer, Rob Gronkowski hurdles over Darrelle Revis, and he keeps going. And they said that the hurdle is actually supposed to be way more effective in this year's upcoming game. And as we have seen in the NFL, there are guys who have that agility to go above a defender, like a Todd Gurley, for example, or even DeMarco Murray. I mean, you see in the Cowboys game when he went over the top of Brandon Carr, and it was beautiful. Hurdles can also end in bad outcomes as well this year. They're risky. Another thing that I want to address aside from that will be the defense. They said they are including better zone play to stop a lot of flat routes, and a lot of people know the little cheesy, the outpost route, however you want to say it, post to the sidelines. Everybody know that route can be a little cheesy for online players, and sometimes it's kind of hard to cover. Sometimes the best way to do it is to maybe man-to-man and hope that your cornerback can, defend it his best and maybe swat the ball. And they said they will be including better defensive play so we can neutralize plays like that. And that was basically my thoughts on Madden 17 thus far. And drop in the comments if you think it's something that I left out. I know I left out the special teams, and knowing that certain players will be able to be more effective in blocking kicks now, and I feel like that can be good and both bad depending on how it's how the developers develop that part of the game. I'm pretty sure, I just hope they don't make it overpowered to the point where you can get a person like a Cam Chancellor and just dominate the field goal blocks. I hope it has to do with great timing. And but that was basically what I thought about that. I would like to hear more about the connected franchise, but I know that's to further come down the road. This was basically just touching down on the earliest trailer that we got. Go to the comments below, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about any equipment that I left out. And what would you like to see? What else equipment would you like to see? Me personally, I would like to see generic tattoos added and more visors. And that's me. I'm PooCYGG, and I'm out.